Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do my first TBR video since April, and you'll see some of the books from that TBR have made it onto the July TBR just because I do really need to finish these. I am going to focus more on the library books than the books that you see here, but these will be back in future TBR videos. But for this video, it's going to be more fiction, and I'm pretty excited about that. So let's get into it. First things first, I have 4 12 challenge books that I need to read this month because I'm 4 months behind on my 12 challenge. So let's get into what books those are. First of all, Finlay Donovan is killing it. I still need to read this one. I'm hopeful that this will be a quick read. Also, I think this cover is so fun, and I'm also like one of the only people who has never read this book, I feel like. Then I have The Secret History. This is the one that I picked up. It is what it is. This one I'm scared of because it's like not really my vibe and it's huge, but it's Project Hail Mary. We'll see if I like this or not. Then I have an ebook of 7 Women by Eric Metaxas, which I'm really interested to read. I think that one will be really good. So these are the fiction, and then 7 Women are the books that I need to read for my 12 challenge. This alone is very intimidating because this is about how much I've read in the last 3 months, never mind in 1 month. That is already going so quickly. Let's go ahead and get into the TBR game. Since I did read 4 books. I keep telling myself it was 3, but I read 4 books last month. It just doesn't feel like it. I had 2 3-star reads and 2 4-star reads. So let's go ahead and draw a prompt. I have some books that I'm wanting to put on this TBR. We shall see what I get. Just rotate this. Ooh, we've got a Bookoplathon prompt. Choice pick. We love that. The Bodyguard by Catherine Senner. I've heard good things about this, and I've heard that Catherine Senner is a clean romance author, so I'm very much looking forward to this because I could go for some romance that I don't have to worry about. So I picked this up when I saw it at the library. Very excited. Go ahead and rotate. Grandparents' library. Interesting. Actually, I have something that could work for that because I literally just got this yesterday, and it is not one of the books that I was planning to put on my TBR, but this will work. It is The End of the Age by Pat Robertson. This is actually the book that we gave my grandfather the last Christmas that he was with us, so I've wanted to have this copy, and now that I do, I am looking forward to reading it. It also has like the bookmark spot where he left off on it, and so yeah, I've got this. Now let's go ahead and get to Trouble. And typically, before I start this, typically I would choose on this shelf, but I actually have 3 books off to my right that I'm choosing between. So a 1 or a 2 will be the first book, a 2 or a 3 would be the second book, or no, a 1 or a 2 would be the first book, 3 or 4 would be the second book, and a 5 or 6 would be the third book. So let's do this. It is a 3. So it's the second book, but I actually have to read the book that comes before it first. Let me get it. So it is actually the Atlas 6. I got this months ago, which I'm excited to get to that. And I guess that does give away one of the books that I'm interested in reading that I have is the Atlas Paradox. I saw this at the library, so I picked it. Let's see what the last book of our TBR game is, and then I'll get into the other stuff that I had planned for this month. It is a 5. So that's actually this book that I'm not sure of. It's called The Reunion, and I feel like I've heard of this. Not sure if it's open door or closed door. If it is open door, then I will DNF it probably, but I did want to give it a try. I picked this up at Goodwill, so it was cheap, and you guys know I like a book of the month cover, so picked that up. Hopefully it'll be good. We'll get on to the other books that I have. So I will say that I would like to get to both of these sequels, but these are not officially going on my TBR. I do have them in case I finish the first book and I'm dying to read the second. So the first author is one that I read, or I started reading a Christmas book and I DNF'd it. So I'm a little bit nervous to try this author's other works, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I have Firefly Lane and The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. I will see if this is an author that is just not for me or if I enjoy this. Not sure yet. We will find out, but I have these two books for a video where I want to try out this author's works. So I will try both of these for that video. We'll see how it goes, but that is to come. The next one is actually the author that I was supposed to read from, I believe, in April. That is Sarah Adams, and I have When in Rome and the cheat sheet. Really excited to get to these. I also could pick up her newest book. Not sure that that's the best idea though, because I have so much on this TBR and I am really not trying to overwhelm myself, even though, have you seen this? I don't know how this is gonna go, but I have these two books and we'll see how that goes. That will be for a separate video. Then I have another author's video, and that author will be none other than Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I'm really excited to see if I like this author or not. I've heard great things about Carrie Soto. Malibu Rising is one that some people love, some people don't love. And then I really am interested in the plot of One True Loves. So I am excited to see what I think of the fourth author is one that I very well might put off just because one of the books is one of my 12 challenge books for the later in the year, and that is Tessa Afshar. I believe that's how you say her name. I do have 3 ebooks available that I can read of her. Another video that I have planned is finally reading the series that you guys voted for months ago, and that is To All the Boys I Loved Before. One library had the first book, one library had the third, and then I have the second book on Libby. So I will be trying out this series, and it is a YA series, so it should not be too difficult to get through. Fingers crossed, we'll see. And I've seen the first movie, so it shouldn't be that hard for me to get into. Another video that I would like to do is a video focused on my currently reading books on Goodreads. And that includes Becoming Free Indeed by Ginger Volo, which I'm listening to on audio. It includes Unplanned, Blackout, Girl Meets Change for women only. It also includes Message in a Bottle, and then I can't get to it, but one of my devotional / buddy read from several months ago called A Holy Pursuit. Not a huge fan of that book, but I would like to finish it, and so I have this video planned where I just focus on those books that I'm already in the middle of and try to finish them. Finally, I have 3 Blind Date with Bookmas books that I need to open up and try to read, so I'm actually going to do a Bookmas in July week, or at least this is my plan, is a Bookmas in July where like the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of that week are all Blind Date with Bookmas videos. So it would essentially be the same thing as Bookmas for 3 videos in a row. So I would open or unwrap one book, try to read it in that video, and then the next video I would open another one, try to read it in that video, and then the next one open the third one and try to read that in that video. That's the plan. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know this is not quite the same as my past TBR videos. It's a little bit overwhelming. I'm not sure I'm gonna get to all these, but hey guys, it's Editing Sandra here. I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that this, I forgot, will actually be more of like a July and August TBR game and TBR video, because August is my birthday month and I will take time in August to read what I feel like reading, but I also have some different videos planned for August. So some of what you see in this video will come in August. It won't just be specific to July. So that is why this is called a summer TBR game and hopefuls video instead of just July. But yeah, that is what's going on. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad to be back as much as I've been able to so far. And I do just want to say thank you guys so much for how supportive you've been on the last few videos that I've posted. I was truly expecting to come back to making videos and it take forever to regain some momentum, but you guys have been so nice, like commenting and watching, and I just really appreciate it. So thank you. Anyway, on that note, here's the outro. All right, that's everything. Thank you guys for being here, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.